Hello Virgo, I'm Poetic Heretic, and this is your July 2017 Tarot Forecast. Do remember you can use these videos for your sun, rising, and moon signs. So let us begin. We would like a Celtic cross forecast for the sign of Virgo for the month of July 2017. What does the universe have in store for Virgo? The cards are locked and ready. Your outside influences, the Four of Wands reversed, the challenge, the Ten of Pentacles reversed, the underlying energy, the Nine of Pentacles reversed, the past, Seven of Pentacles reversed, what you hope to achieve, Seven of Wands reversed, you guys have got double sevens, the near future, the King of Cups reversed, your attitude or position, the Eight of Cups reversed, the outside force coming in, justice, your hopes or fears, the Six of Pentacles, and the outcome, the Five of Swords. Alright, so let's take a look at your cards. You begin the month with the Four of Wands reversed. This represents your current outside influences right around the beginning of the month. And this card does talk about some disharmony and disorder, chaos, especially around the home. It can be disappointments, things being sort of out of order or in disorder or tense beneath the surface. So there may be some chaotic influences around the beginning of the month that's kind of blocking you from feeling and experiencing the harmony that would otherwise be there. So it's like things are trying to be in a state of harmony, but there's a lot that is trying to take that harmony away. So there may be some tension of that nature going on around the beginning of the month. But if you can sort of relax or somehow dissolve that discord, then with this being the Four of Wands, there would be great harmony that remains. For the challenge, you have the Ten of Pentacles, and it did come up reversed. Well, when this card is reversed, it's talking about something incomplete, especially a physical manifestation. Something that you tried to complete or tried to make happen, but did not happen. But this is in the challenge position, so it's like saying that this month, something left undone may be your challenge, and trying to finish it or trying to manifest it, trying to make it happen could be your challenge. Now, on another note, with this card's reversal and crossing over the Four of Wands reversed, it's quite possibly talking more about the potential discord in the home and family, and some of the disharmony in the more physical aspects of that, so financially especially, and around work as well, so home and work. So it may be a challenge for you to find harmony in that area this month, but the challenge card is also the card that points to you what will help you in any given spread. And so finding that harmony will be helpful to you this month. For the underlying energy, you have the Nine of Pentacles reversed. This represents everything forming the foundation of your current situation. And this card does talk about a sort of monotony and dullness and too many things going the same way. And it can talk about endings that don't turn out well. This is again especially around the realm of work, and so you might feel like things are just too boring in that area, not enough stimulation, not enough interesting stuff going on, not enough abundance. So, and again with a 9 and it being reversed, talking about endings, we have this idea of trying to finish something left undone. That's like a recurring theme here for you this month. For the past and issues you've had to deal with, you have the 7 of Pentacles reversed. Well, when this card is reversed, it can talk about no longer wanting our hard work to go unrecognized, no longer being willing to put up with not having the recognition for the hard work that we've done. So again, it's like a kind of a work situation, but this could also point to a struggle in getting things back to normal, a sort of difficulty in letting work proceed smoothly and efficiently, and trying to conduct yourself professionally and very business-like, but having some difficulty in doing so. At least when this falls in the issues you've had to deal with position, then that does point out that being a possible struggle. And of course, that leads right into the other stuff we already went over, more in the present here. But for what you hope to achieve, you have the 7 of Wands reversed. And so this is saying that indeed you do want things to be back to normal. And the double sevens is pointing out the realm of relationships. And so it's saying that you're wanting relationships to be back to normal. You're not wanting to be on your guard so much. You're wanting to be able to not feel so challenged and feel more open to other people, to be able to relax around other people and have better communication, more harmonious communication, not so many arguments, but instead getting along and more peace and stuff like that. That's what you're reaching for this month. That's something that's on your mind. However, this is also Wands, which is fire, and that talks about the will and action. So you could also be saying that you're wanting perhaps to be able to take action in the area of relationships, or with all these cards talking about work down here, perhaps also in the realm of work to sort of balance things out there. Again, sevens, they're not just about relationships, they're also about balance, the sign of Libra, balance and seeking balance. So that's quite possibly what you're looking at this month. For the near future, you have the King of Cups reversed. So the King of Cups reversed is talking about the energy of insensitivity, coldness, indifference, blocked emotion, not feeling your emotions, not being very in touch with your emotions. And it can also indicate a sort of, on a more positive note, being less gullible or naive, and indicating widening experience, gaining more experience and wisdom. A third possibility is, with this being a court card, this could be an adult male water sign that comes into play in your life this month. And he might be kind of cold, however, or indifferent with this reversal. So it's like, he might, it's a bit difficult to say if he's going to be helpful or not so helpful to you, but he might be a sort of, even though he's a water sign that refers to emotion, he might be a sort of emotionally cold person, perhaps, with this card's reversal. For your attitude or position in the situation, about halfway through the month, you have the Eight of Cups reversed. Well, the Eight of Cups reversed is an interesting card because it talks about more or less facing facts and doing the right thing and kind of owning up to the reality of a situation and doing what you need to do to get away or to improve things. A sort of unwillingness to put up with a situation that's not working anymore, and a sort of facing of reality, and from that point being able to get away from something that's just not working very well for you. And with it being an 8, it might even indicate a sort of transformation that you go through, a sort of death and rebirth, with it being Scorpio energy in 8. So this is your position on things. You're likely feeling like you're kind of facing the facts, and you might also be feeling like you're transforming in a sense. For the outside force coming in, you have the Justice card. So this is something coming at you, and justice, as the card name implies, talks about fairness, good judgments, and objective perspective, balance, courts, legal proceedings, things of that nature, lawyers and stuff like that. So it could be a legal sort of situation if some of you might be caught up in that. But it could also be something that happens that brings you the balance that you are seeking and have been seeking, from what we see back here. Because like we went over earlier, these two 7s, they are ruled, or they are Libran energy. Their 7s are indicators of Libra, and the Justice card is ruled by the sign of Libra. So it's like saying this could be what finally gets you the balance and the justice that you've been seeking, or at least the balance and greater harmony, but with an emphasis also on clearer thinking, a more objective perspective. And again, we just went over the Eight of Cups reversed, where now it's like you're more facing facts and looking at the reality of the situation. So that's what we see here, and so it should be a very positive thing, even though we do have some more tense energy at the end of this. But it's like, taken together, I don't think this is all bad, because this is some positive energy here. Although, of course, we did have the discord and chaos from earlier. So it's a month of ups and downs, essentially. And speaking of this Libran energy and seeking balance and stuff like that, We have the scales in the next card, although the next card is a 6, the 6 of Pentacles for your hopes or fears. But again, the implication is pretty clear with this idea of the seeking of balance, and you're hoping for balance. But what is the 6 of Pentacles really about? This card is about sharing and exchanging and getting things in order, having a set schedule or routine that works well for you, or probably even more than that, I would say getting the details of things in order and having harmony in your day-to-day activities. And again, it can be sharing and exchange and that sort of thing. And it can also indicate having integrity and generosity. So, as we see here with some of this chaotic energy, indeed, you are hoping to get things in order and get that balance, as we already went over. Because things are potentially chaotic and also possibly kind of monotonous, and a sort of rewards not forthcoming sense as well. And well, that is another thing that this card talks about, is the payoff and rewards. So that's a whole nother potential angle here as well that I should mention, is hoping to get the payoff and rewards in addition to getting things in order, especially in the physical realm, in a financial sense and things like that. For the outcome, you have the 5 of Swords. So this is how everything turns out, and unfortunately the 5 of Swords is a card of fighting and tension and conflict. Tension beneath the surface or outright tension. It's more chaos, chaotic energy. It's argument, it's accusation, it's blame, it's suspicion, it's people not getting along, and all of that sort of thing. So, unfortunately, despite some of this other stuff that things seem to be looking up, it looks like the month is ending on a rather chaotic note. But, I mean, again, I would say don't despair or whatever, because if you know that this is coming, you can essentially try to work with that energy and either head it off or transmute it as you see fit. You can focus that much more on harmony and looking at whatever the situation is and poking around at it with your thoughts until you can think about it and see it in a different way, in a way that makes you feel better. And once you're feeling better, you know that you've transmuted that energy, and then this won't have to be necessarily so chaotic, and instead you can create harmony in your life. But you have to do the energy work if you want that to happen. You've got to use the power of your thoughts to create the reality that you want. So that's what I would advise, and then that will probably make things a lot better. Otherwise, I've got to be honest, it is going to end in a lot of tension and conflict and chaos. So do watch out for that. So that is about it, Virgo. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you do have a great month indeed. This has been a tarot forecast for the sign of Virgo for the month of July 2017 from Poetic Heretic. Don't forget to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe, and thanks for watching.